This video was digitized from a reel of silent Super 8mm film. It's a fantastic look at USS Newport News CA-148, and she was a Des Moines class heavy cruiser. And this is on her North Atlantic cruise from September to December 1966. And just some great film work here by a seaman by the name of Goodloe from Woodbine, New Jersey. That's all the information I have on him. And you'll see they're going to do some helicopter operations here, and then they're going to pull into Halifax, Nova Scotia. And he's going to get some really good footage of some Canadian, British, and even a Royal Netherlands Navy vessel. And right now you have this helicopter taking off is from the HT represents that it's from Helicopter Combat Support Squadron 4, HC-4, and that's a Kaman UH-2A Sea Sprite helicopter. And she was operating or attached to Newport News during this this cruise. And yeah, this seaman, he just does some great film work here with this, and also just doing some great shots of Newport News when she's in port. And some of the other vessels that you'll see is HMS Hampshire D06, and she was a British County class destroyer in commission from 1963 to 76, and HMCS Provider AOR 508, and she was a replenishment oiler, the sole vessel in her class, and she was in commission from 1963 to 69, and she was home ported out of Halifax. And here you can see they're in Halifax, and this is aboard Newport News. And you're also going to see USS Zellers DD0-777, and she was an Allen M. Summer class destroyer in commission from 1944 to 71. And HNLMS Rotterdam D818, and she was a Friesland class destroyer in the Royal Netherlands Navy in commission from 1957 to 1981. And then USS Vogelgesang DD-862, and she was a Gearing class destroyer in commission from 1945 to 82. And yeah, you're looking at Newport News right now, and you just get a great look at her 8-inch 55 caliber guns there. And this is some just great footage of, like I say, this North Atlantic cruise from September to December 1966, and this is just before she'll deploy in 1967 in September to Vietnam on her first Vietnam cruise, and I have some extensive footage of that deployment also. I'm just going to stick with you here since we're getting ready to pan on this first vessel here, which is HMS Hampshire D06. And you'll pan in here and you'll get a good look at her 4.5-inch Mark 6 guns. Yeah, I really enjoy this film because I don't get to come across too much in the way of foreign vessels, and I'm not too sure what pennant she's flying there. If you know, please leave a comment. And like I say, you get a good look there at her 4.5-inch guns. And then just some filming. I think he's going to come across the bow here. Or maybe not. You get a good look at her aft guns. Yeah, I pulled into Halifax many a time. Great city. Yeah, as he comes across the bow, All know, salute the ensign, salute the quarterdeck, show your ID. Yeah, there's a very, very large Canadian naval base there in Halifax. And I don't know what the name of this exercise that they were on, but you know, it was definitely a big joint exercise because, you know, like I mentioned, there's U.S. ships, there's Canadian ships. Obviously, we're in Canada. There's British ships. You have Royal Netherlands ships. There's we'll even see a Mexican ship, but I can't identify. And there's another picture coming aboard. And I got that little backwards. She should have saluted the ensign first, then the quarterdeck. But and I'm pretty sure that's Seaman Goodloe, who, you know, this film belongs to, or who did most of this camera work. I think he's just having someone film him here. One of the small boats from Newport News, more than likely. And now we're going to pan here on HMCS Provider AOR 508. And it said she was a replenishment oiler and the sole vessel in her class. She was in commission from 1963 to 1998. Called Halifax her home port from 1963 to 1969. And there's USS Zellers DD0-777, and she was an Allen M. Sumner class destroyer in commission from 1944 to 1971. And you get a look at her, some of her 5-inch 38 DP guns there on her bow. And I'm not too sure what that Canadian vessel there is in the middle. If you know, please leave a comment. And then there on the outboard is HNLMS Rotterdam D818, who was a Friesland class destroyer in the Royal Netherlands Navy, in commission from 1957 to 81. And there's USS Vogelgesang DD-862, and she was a Gearing class destroyer, and she had 6 5-inch 38 caliber guns. She was in commission from 1945 to 1982. And there's that Canadian vessel in the middle. Again, I don't know. And then on the outboard side, that was a Mexican vessel. And I can't identify either one of those outboard vessels. And then we're just going to get a tour here of Newport News here at the end. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this bit of history. Some great footage, Newport News. I have several here on my channel. Most of them relate to her 1967-68 deployment to Vietnam, and I had some great footage there. Like I say, Seaman Goodloe just did a great job, and with his camera work on all these films, and try to upload military and patriotic videos to my channel about every other day, so check them out. And that's someone, he's not from Newport News, he's from another vessel. It looks like either Canadian or British. Must have been taking a tour. And say it's just some great shots of Newport News here. I mean, just a fine looking ship. They don't make them like that anymore. I mean, she had some serious armament too. She had a 4 to 6 inch belt, 3.5 inch decks, 2 to 8 inch turrets. And she was solid. Well, hope you enjoy this video, and if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.